Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another episode of the Cobham Supremacy here, as it is time to begin Season 4. Last season, of course, ending with us winning the Champions League but failing to retain the Premier League title. Hopefully this season we'll be able to win it back, but I mean, I'll show you some transfer news that might make that a bit more of a challenge than you think. Starting off with potentially the most egregious transfer decision I've ever made. Well, it's up there, it's probably in contention with two of the other transfers I'll be telling you in a minute, but we have Edouard Mendy going to Shakhtar Donetsk. Edouard Mendy moving for 31 million, so we made a profit at least, but I mean, yeah, 21 conceded, 18 clean sheets, 21 conceded, 20 clean sheets, 20 conceded, 21 clean sheets. He was actually getting better over the years, but at the end of the day, the point of this series is to win everything with a team made of homegrown players entirely at Chelsea, and he is not one. So at some point we had to move him on, and I just felt like now season 4 the time to move towards 100% homegrown. Incredible servant, I will miss him, but adding on to going for 100% homegrown is another egregious transfer decision. Ben Chilwell, an incredible left back, probably one of the best left backs I've ever had in a Football Manager game, moving to Barcelona for £30 million. Ben Chilwell, 5 assists season 1, but then 11 assists, 12 assists. Last season, 20 assists in all competitions in 50 games. Incredible. He's getting better and better as well, but once again, not trained at club. Does not work for this experiment, and so we had to move him on. Very disappointing. I very much will be looking for Lamperty, Livramento, Martson. One of them is really step up in that left-back role to replace Chilwell, but it's going to be tough, I know. Now, in probably what is the most egregious transfer decision, Kai Havertz. Now, Havertz. Incredible player, one of the best players, but once again, not trained at clubs, so I had to move him on to Bournemouth. Now, did I get offered more money than the £27 million Bournemouth paid for him? Yes. Would any of the clubs, like Real Madrid or Bayern Munich, they would have gone to, been as funny as Kai Havertz, one of the best young prospects in world football, going to Bournemouth? No. So, yeah, Bournemouth have Kai Havertz now, which is very, very funny. And I wish him the best, because he's really good, and I wish I didn't have to sell him, but he doesn't work for this damn experiment. Elsewhere, also, Keeper and Ethan Ampadu moving on. Keeper 11.75 to Madrid, and Ampadu 9.5 to Frankfurt, and then a slew of others. Mola going to Lens. That's it. A few loans out. Hazuki, Kalala, Bade, Stevankovic, Goodchild, Webster, all going out on loan. No ins, because what are we moving in? And that leads us to today, the start of Season 4. A team entirely of players trained at club. Trained at Chelsea at the beautiful La Cobham. Ready for today in the European Super Cup against Tottenham. Now, last season, we won the Super Cup, of course, beating Dortmund, but we had 10 players in the starting 11 and 21 in the squad, I think. Winning it, nearly completing it. This year, we look to complete it because, team-wise, it is entirely trained at club because there is no one left here at the club who isn't on it, to be honest with you. So that leads us to today against Tottenham, European Super Cup. Tottenham winning the Europa League last season. And I'm sure we'll put on a tough challenge here today. They got a few new transfers in, like Sabitzer, Parisi and Dest as well. Harry Kane still up top with Son still on the wing. Going to be a tough game for this 11. Now, tactics-wise, we're going with a 4-3-3 today. Starting off like this season. Pushing forward a bit more. Now, Kyriakos Koumis, the young Cypriot goalie, now our number one. Putting a lot of faith in him. If we're going to have anything good happen this season, he has to play well. And he's got a strong defence ahead of him. Reece James, Tomori, Christensen and Tariq Lamberty. Gallagher in DM with Mount and Musiala in centre mid. Hudson-Odoi on one side. Hudson-Odoi ended last season on loan at Madrid, but he's back in the fold and starting today. And Broha on the other side with Tammy Abraham up front. And then a strong Chelsea bench as well. Livramento, Gui, Colwill, Martson, Chalobah, Gilmore and Durin. Fiabema, Vale, Sunset-Vale, Stutter and Boga. A strong team. Koumis, we're putting a lot of faith in him today. Tottenham, a tough side. Harry Kane and Son and Vieira, a lot of good attacking players for Tottenham. But hopefully a good performance today, and hopefully we can retain the Super Cup and tick it off the list, having completed it with a team entirely made of players trained at club. Without further ado, let's get into the game. Emerson Royal to throw. To Divev, pumps it forward for Kane. Christian Winslow to Broha. Musiala. Oh, goes for Hudson-Odoi, who gets there, but heads on, and it's intercepted. Tottenham just passing the ball around the defence. Now Dest goes for Kane. Back to Danilo. Danilo dragging the ball forward to Dest. To Son. Dest. To Inacio. Dest. To Son. To Dest. Through ball to Kane, who taps it inches wide at the post, but very close there, Tottenham. Kumis with the goal kick to Christensen. To Broha. To Musiala. Into Gallagher. Back to Tomori. Tomori going to go forward with the ball now. To James. To Mount. Tomori. Gallagher. Musiala. Pumps it. What a ball. And Reece James is onto it. Reece James, crossing opportunity perhaps. Plays back to Hudson-Odoi instead. To James. Into the box to Broha, who heads it onto the bar. Chelsea inches away there from taking the lead in the Super Cup. Musso, goal kick to Inacio. To Divev. Inacio pumps it forward, but Gallagher intercepts to Mount. Hudson-Odoi. Mount. Through ball to Musiala. Oh my God. Hits it just wide the post. He gets down target. I think that's in. I don't think Musso has time to react, but he can't quite get his shot at the goal. Inches wide the post instead. Goal kick, Kumis to Christensen. Into Gallagher, back to Kumis to Christensen. Gallagher. Kumis, starting alright here. Not having to deal with much, but you know what? He's playing the ball well when he has to. He's passing well. He's moving around in goal, coming out when necessary. Musiala on the ball, on the edge of the area though, to Lamperty. Crosses in to the far post, and Hudson-Odoi runs in. What a goal! Hudson-Odoi ends last season on loan at Real Madrid, but coming back into the squad for this game, our opening game against Tottenham in the Super Cup, and he gets the goal. And it's brilliant, but you have to acknowledge Tariq Lamptey playing in an unnatural position. He's naturally a right back, but playing at left back today with Ben Chilwell gone. And you just look, the ball, Musiala just passes it back to him, and he controls it, he turns, gets it onto his right foot, and he just smashes it. And then you look at Hudson-Odoi. Let's just look at Hudson-Odoi right here. He's getting marked by Sergio Dest in Dest's debut, but Hudson-Odoi just runs past him, gets a half a yard on him, he's in, he's onside, and then he taps it home. What a beautiful goal. 36 minutes gone. Chelsea 1, Tottenham Hotspur 0 here. Corner. Mason Mount to take. Mason Mount plays it in, and Abraham's there at the near post. His header is just over the bar, but Chelsea staying on top of Tottenham here. Tottenham had a stronger start, but we have found our way into the game. I say it's Tottenham get a corner. Vieira plays it in, and Tomori heads clear, but Son's going to pick the ball up. Back into Danilo. Danilo taken out wide to the left. Crosses into Vieira, whose header is saved by Kumis. A nice catch by Kumis, just holding on to the ball. Feeling his way into this first proper debut as our new #1 goalkeeper, the Cypriot. And it's half-time here at, where are we? The Astana Arena. Oh, God. I play Worldle and I still do not know Astana. Oh, God, I'm really showing myself up here. Astana. Kazakhstan. It pops into your head. Eurovision should have told me this so much, but still. In Astana, Chelsea 1, Tottenham 0. We have the lead in the Super Cup. Callum Hudson-Odoi with the goal from that Tariq Lamptey assist. Tariq Lamptey and Reece James and Mason Mount all on 7.3s, all performing beautifully. Great game so far. Very happy. Tottenham's worst performer is Heung-min Son, showing just how solidly a defensive performance I think we're putting in, completely nullifying the threat he can definitely possess. We're on top stat-wise, 1.07 XG to 0.33, 50-50 possession, but still playing very well. Hopefully keep that up in the second half and get the win, retain the Super Cup, and complete the Super Cup with a team entirely made of players trained at Le Cobham. Reece James on the ball, keeps it in, gets the cross to Abraham, headed away though, but Gallagher collects the loose ball to Mount. Makes Mount back to Gallagher, pumps it forward to Reece James, what a ball. Reece James having a great game, gets back to Hudson-Odoi, crosses in to the far post where Armando Broja is waiting, naturally a striker, playing on the wing, but when he comes inside into the box, as a natural striker, very solid at finishing, but this time his header is straight into Musso's hands in the net. Score remains 1-0. Emerson Royale picks up the loose ball, plays back to Musso, to Inacio, Ugarte, Inacio taking it forward again to Ugarte, Sabitzer, Diviv, Ugarte, Inacio, Ugarte, Diviv, oh my God, Sabitzer, Diviv, Sabitzer, Harry Kane, Ugarte, Diviv, I'm getting lost, I'm just passing the ball around here, Danilo on it, to Son, Danilo, Inacio, Ugarte, Inacio. Taking it forward now, Inacio. Through ball to Son. Through ball to Danilo. Danilo has a shot. Kumis saves, parries it, and then jumps on the loose ball before it goes behind for a corner. Very well done from Kumis there. Lamberty with the throw in the Tottenham half to Broha. Heads it to Musiala. Back to Christensen. To Mori. To Mori to Mount. To Abraham. Through ball to Musiala. And his shot is well saved by Muso. But Musiala offside anyway. So I wouldn't have counted even he did score as Tottenham get things underway again. Dest to Son. Son going down the left-hand side. Goes back to Dest in the end. Inacio. Diviv. Ugarte. Diviv. Ugarte. Diviv. Sabitzer. Diviv. Oh, poor pass. Broha intercepts well. Oh, and he's tackled. Good tackle from Sabitzer. Diviv picks up the loose ball to Fabio Vieira. Emerson. Sabitzer. Ugarte. Diviv. Ugarte. Diviv. Emerson Royale. Musiala intercepts another poor pass by Emerson Royale. Broha on the ball. Plays back to Musiala. To Mason Mount. On the edge of the area. And his shot is headed behind by Danilo. Out for a Chelsea corner here in the 59th minute. Which Mason Mount himself will take. And Mason Mount plays the ball in. And it's headed away. Broha picks up the loose ball. On the edge of the area. To Gallagher. Christensen. Gallagher. And it's a tackle by Danilo. And it's a Chelsea free kick here. And, you know, about the hour mark here, we got some tired legs out here. The whole team doing pretty well. But, you know, tired legs make a change here. Hudson-Odoi with the goal, of course, but he's tired, so he's going to make way here. And let's bring on Brian Fiabema, the Norwegian, on loan last season at RB Salzburg, back into the squad here. And, yeah, you can stay as an inverted winger support, whilst Tammy Abraham is also tired. And I'd move Armando Broha. Okay, I'll move Armando Broha up top. And we will bring on Harvey Vale, who was on loan at Charlton last season. And we'll move him here in that inside forward attacking role. Reece James with the throw in the Tottenham half to Gallagher. Back to James, into Fiabema. Brian Fiabema's first action. Gets it onto his left foot and curls it. But it's over the bar. But, you know, getting right into the action there, Fiabema. What you really want to see. Tottenham are going more attacking as well. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to play a bit more cautious. Try and counter them a bit more. Let them come at us. Soak it up a little bit and then try and break, especially with these new wingers on in Fiabema and Vale. A bit more energy, a bit more pace. Hopefully he can get behind very well. And the 70-minute mark, Armando Broha is tired, so he's going to make way here. And Jude Sunset-Belt is going to come on in his place. You okay as pressing forward? Yeah. Okay. So just make that straight change and he can stay tactically the same. And once again, playing cautious, playing on the counter, and now 3 fresh attackers, hopefully, may be able to get another goal here and really cement this win against Tottenham. Sergio Dest with the throw to Inacio. To Dest. Inacio. Skip to Son. To Kane. Dest. Inacio. Son. Pumps it forward to Sabitzer. What a ball. And what a finish as Marcel Sabitzer just curls it in. And Tottenham do pull level here in the 74th minute. 1-1. Bit disappointing, but just got to keep going here and try and get that lead back. And full time here in the European Super Cup. We will be going to extra time. Still on top stat-wise, but Tottenham's late equaliser does mean we got 30 more minutes to play here. I'm happy, lads. Keep it up. Come on. Keep pressing. Keep pushing. I think we usually get another sub in extra time, don't you? So, ooh, what sub do we make? It's a tough one. What I'll do, I'll take Conor Gallagher off. Will I? Yeah, I'll take Conor Gallagher off. And I'll bring on Billy Gilmore, and then I'll play Mason Mount as a box-to-box. And I'll play Billy Gilmore as a deep-lying playmaker. And I'll then play Mount as a ball winner. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. That's the change we'll make. Billy Gilmore also very good at penalties if it comes to that, but hopefully it won't here. Half time in extra time, nothing happened in that first half. 50 minutes more to play. Everyone's kind of dead on their feet, it really seems. So it does look like this game will be heading to a penalty shootout. And it is down to a penalty shootout. Jody Morris wants this. Yeah, okay. We'll let Jody Morris decide here today. God, right, just relax, lads. Pick your spot. I have the utmost confidence in each and every one of you here. to score your penalty and to give us this European Super Cup. Right. Let's go to... God, what is... Is it vertical scrolling? And then you change the height. Yeah, that's it. Maybe zoom it in a bit. Right. There we go. Beautiful cam. Billy Gilmour stepping up first of all. The substitute brought on largely for this shootout. Billy Gilmour is saved, of course. Of course. We bring him on for the shootout. It's like the Carabao Cup final over again. And he doesn't do what he's meant to. Harry Kane to take for Tottenham. Saved by Kumis. Both main penalty takers from both sides missing. Mason Mount stepping up now for Chelsea. Mason Mount does score. Finally a goal, and it's Mason Mount putting it in the net to put Chelsea ahead here in the shootout. Marcel Sabitzer scored for Tottenham today in normal time, and he scores in the shootout right into the bottom corner. Beautiful penalty from Sabitzer there. And now it's going to be Jamal Musiala, the German, to hopefully give Chelsea the lead back. Musiala puts it right in the bottom corner again. Another great penalty. The penalty's either been really bad or really beautiful so far. And now it's Daviv, the centre half for Tottenham, stepping up nice and early. And Kumis so close to saving that, but it is in the net. And it's 2-2. And now it's Judson Tutbell, another substitute, coming on and stepping up and smashing it in. Beautiful penalty. Sends the keeper the wrong way, and it's 3-2. And now it's Heung-min Son, the South Korean, to put Tottenham level again. Can he do it? Yes, he can. Absolutely smashes that. Kumis guesses right again, but doesn't help. And now it's Brian Fubiema, the Norwegian, on loan at RB Salzburg last season. Now back into the squads. Came off the bench and smashes his penalty into the back of the net. 4-3. And now it's do or die. If Tottenham don't score, then they lose. If they score, we are into the proper sudden death stages. As it's Ginter, the substitute, came on for Tottenham, stepping up. And he scores, puts it away. Kumis guesses right again, but can't quite get there. 4-4. Andreas Christensen now, the Danish centre-half, steps up. Andreas Christensen scores. Another good penalty. Musso guesses right, but he can't quite get there. As we take the lead again, and now Tottenham once again, do or die. They have to score, or they lose the Super Cup. And it's Inacio, the centre-half, I want to say, stepping up for Tottenham's 6th penalty here. And he scores. Kumis guesses right again. I think he's guessed right every time, but he can't quite get to it. Tariq Lamberty now got the assist for Hudson-Odoi's goal and scores his penalty. Musso coming very close once again, but score going to 6-5 now. Tottenham's 7th penalty. They have to score again. They've had this pressure already, but can Sergio Dest, the new signing in his debut, cope with it? It's Sergio Dest, the fullback, who steps up, and the American does score as Kumis guesses right again, but can't get there. As our own fullback, Reece James, stepping up now for our 8th penalty. Reece James scores right in the bottom right corner. You don't save those, as the score is 7-6 now. And Tottenham's 8th penalty, we're getting very close to the goalkeepers, as Tottenham know once again, score or you lose. It's Alfie Devine, the youngster, homegrown at Tottenham, I want to say, who steps up. The substitute scores. Musso inches away. As now Harvey Vale, on loan at Cheltenham in League One last season, coming off the bench here and smashes his penalty in. Musso inches away again. The goalkeepers keep getting so close, but they can't quite save it. As we're down to Tottenham's 9th penalty here, as they have to score. 8-7 to Chelsea, and it's Oliver Skipp, another player from Tottenham, I want to say, homegrown, stepping up for Tottenham here in the Super Cup and puts it right in the bottom corner. Beautiful penalty there to make the score 8-8, and now it's Tomori. We're one away from the goalie. Fikayo Tomori stepping up for Chelsea. And he smashes it. Oh my God. He smashed it down the middle. Musso stayed in the middle, but he just went past him. I don't know how they didn't save that, but I'm very grateful he didn't. As now Tottenham have to score. It's Spinazzola, the late substitute in stoppage, in extra time. Their extra sub, Spinazzola, steps up. And Kumis does save it. There we go. We will not be seeing the keepers take their penalties because the shootout is decided in the 10th. Chelsea 9, Tottenham Hotspur 8. As they step up onto the podium now to lift that beautiful, beautiful trophy as your European Super Cup champions for the 2nd season in a row are Chelsea. Beautiful. Ticking off the Super Cup as well. Very happy with that. Kumis saving 2 penalties in the shootout. Great game for him in his start to life as Chelsea's #1 goalie. very, very happy to beat Tottenham and to tick that Super Cup off as well, lads. Well done. And that is where the recording cuts out for some reason. I can't explain. As well as being really choppy and just awful. Apologies for that. It did just decide to cut out at the end there, so I'll have to record this whilst editing. So I just want to say, next time I'll be back at the end of September, I think, about 5 games in, so get a good idea of where we are in the season. Then we'll come back against, I think it's Tottenham again, from memory. I will not be checking. I think it's Tottenham, but we'll see next time. And other than that, yeah, winning the Super Cup, leave a like for another trophy ticked off, one with all homegrown players. I do think that deserves a like, so please go leave one whilst you're down there. Subscribe to the channel for more. Leave a comment if you want. Tell me what you think of the series, how you think it's going. Let me know your thoughts. And as always, I just want to say thank you for watching.